Hello everyone in Australia. The concept from day one was a bypass system, so effectively something that could aggressively filter. So here, this whole chamber is a high quality dual ion resin. What we've actually learned, the goal at the beginning was to make it as good as a cafe system. But a bit like capsules, you know, a cafe system has to find a balance between like volume, price and quality. So the quality of resin we're putting in here is higher than the quality in most commercial systems. We could take, if you close this hole completely and we just use the 200 grams of resin, we could take a water with 400 ppm down to 10 ppm. So basically take everything out. And one of the key things we made sure is the resins we use, because they're dual ion, the pH won't drop below 7. So you're not going to have your corrosion issues in your machines, which, as we spoke to machine manufacturers around the world, was a big issue. So then the challenge was, okay, we can filter everything out. How do we create this gradient to make sure that we don't take everything out all the time? Like Boston water, like the water in the tap here is like 110 ppm. It's got some stuff we don't want in it, which the carbon gets rid of, but it's also got slightly too much bicarb, so we just want to bring it down a touch. So this chamber we had to make more aggressive, so it has a siphon inside that aggressively pulls the water down. So that's full bypass, right? Yep. So if you started with a water that had 100 parts bicarb, on full bypass that would probably only drop to 90. Because so what happens here is the holes are really small around here, so it's difficult for the water to go through. So as soon as you open the bypass up, it'd rather go through there. And getting those timings right, and the fact that when you put 1.2 litres of water on top, there's a lot more weight. It's faster, basically, but it slows down towards the end. So these sumps here, you see that the water will fall out, but it can't go out. It has to then go up and then down the holes. You see the two holes?
Oh, right, yeah.
So the reason you do that is our old design, you would use it and then you'd leave it for 24 hours and it would have dried out completely. And what people don't realise is that when these dry out completely, the bacteria build up worse. Because actually what happens is the airflow gets through the filter and there's lots of mould spores in the air. But also the filter is less effective when it's dry. The old jug that I took to mice was a clip-on filter. And it was just full of so many potential error points, like leakages. We moved to the drop-down system. It's basically, in the main chamber it will be carbon matte and resin, which means that you can separate the resin easily and regenerate it, so recycle it basically. The top's been designed to be a clip top, so if it goes to whoever the recycling partner is, it's really easy for them to take it apart and reuse the resin. The filter volume is way more than it ever was at the beginning. With a really hard water, we still hit 100 litres of filtered water, but we have to, like all the other companies, recommend 2 months of changeover because of the potential bacteria buildup.
Sure. And so the replacement cartridges will be...
Yes, you replace this unit.
Yeah. And so you're saying you're looking at recycling kind of partners?
Well, so in the UK we already have it, right? Which is the company that we partner with to inject the resin, have an in-house regeneration. So they said if we get them back to them, they'll regenerate them. Cool. So obviously when we start looking around the world, it's easier to try and find someone in Australia who can do that. And obviously this isn't the finish, like it won't be black, it will be charcoal grey. This Peak will be blue, but this will say soft here and hard here, because I was thinking if it's sat on a shelf in a coffee shop and you don't know about it, it helps to have some suggestion. So basically the starter kit comes with simple test strips you'd use for like an aquarium or something. But we're also selling more in-depth test kits if you want. And they'll have a little manual that tells you what we think you should set it up at, but also lets you know what the settings will do. For example, if you'd like the coffee to be less acidic.